you just muted yourself again.
How's that?
There we go.
All right.
All right. So we have Halloween coming up, and many people know or may not know that we love Halloween. And there's a story that you want to tell that used to scare the living daylights out of me when I was little. And let's just put it this way. I never quite looked at gravel ever the same.
So you want me to tell you the story about Big John in the gravel pit?
Well, yeah, of course.
Well, this is up by our scout camp outside of Gina in a little town called Trout, Louisiana.
Okay.
And there was a lake for the scout camp, and the lake was developed, and there were gravel pits on the other side of the lake, which the scouts were not allowed to go. The swimming area on our side of the lake, they were allowed to go. But we did go down by a bonfire down by the lake, and they always told this story at scout camp in the beginning about, I guess, to try to scare us, to keep us away from swimming over toward because most of us did the mile swim more than once.
Okay. Really quick, I'm going to stop for a second, okay? Because it's like you're telling a story about telling a story, which is fine. But first off, you're the one who wanted to do the scary flashlights, but it's like you're not holding it up by your chin, so it's not quite scary enough. There we go. So I'm just going to recap really quick. This is a story that they used to tell y'all at scout camp. There was a lake, like a reservoir lake area where y'all could swim. And on one side, there was a scout camp. And the other side was the gravel pits. And they never wanted y'all to go swim over to the other side because they didn't want y'all going near the gravel pits, in a nutshell, right?
Yes. Well, at night, if you were sitting by that bonfire and you looked across the lake, you could see the gravel pits. And they told us not to go over there, and they talked about this guy, Big John, and how he was down there working with a piece of equipment, and that someone was working in another area, and they knocked over, or his equipment fell over, and he got covered up with gravel, and he got trapped and died.
In one of the gravel pits.
In the gravel pit across the lake. So they told us to be careful because Big John would still reappear at night if someone disturbed the gravel pits, either in the daytime or the nighttime. He was hollering for help, and that the gravel just covered him up and killed him. So his apparition or ghost was coming out at night and scaring us. Big John would come out at various random times. He just didn't want anyone to go over near the gravel pits because that was his place where he was buried in the gravel, and he kept everybody else away from there. So they made sure we didn't go over there after telling us about Big John. You got to remember, we were in the age of 11 or 12 years old at the time. And so that's why no one ever went over swam over to the area by the gravel pits at scout camp because we were scared to do it.
Yeah.
Big John would come out.
Did you just hear that? That sounded like some gravel stirring up.
Yeah, where did that come from?
I don't know. Seriously, I didn't do it. My hand is on the flashlight. My other hand is down here petting Archer.
Well, I don't know. I can't tell you. It didn't come from over here.
Did you just hear that though?
Yes, I did.
Are you messing with something?
No. My right hand's holding the flashlight. My left hand's on my knee.
Wow. That
I
was
didn't touch anything.
because I was just fixing to say that you used to really embellish the story even more, and you used to be like, help, 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 gotcha. And you would like mess with us, you know, but still the
Yeah,
story.
and that's what he did. I mean, you're right. He would
Yeah.
keep hollering, help, help, and you know, they did that to us to scare us, to keep us, what you just said, to keep us from going across the lake. That was the whole purpose of it.